What up, Twitch? It's your boy PU2 coming at you live on a Tuesday night, and it's not just a Tuesday night with Dungeons and Dragons, it's also Fat Tuesday! And I got my full Mardi Gras wear here, all the beads to be in the theme, and I can't think of a better way than playing Dungeons and Dragons and Fantasy Tabletop than going out and doing other stuff. Who needs beads when you have friends here playing a dice game? That's what I say. So I got the PU2 Cru here, and we're going to play a Piece of 8 campaign, a little homebrew campaign inspired off the One Piece anime. But first, introductions. If you do not know me, I'm PU2, streamer on Twitch. You can also find me on TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, all the things. You can follow our Discord. It's at the bottom. It's also the link is also on Twitch. So that's a little bit about me, and I got the PU2 Cru here with me, guys. How's it going?
Good.
What's going on?
Anybody doing any fun Fat Tuesday things?
We had a little bit of King's Cake.
Fat Tuesday is.
Just staying inside and playing video games. Yeah.
There you go.
Sounds like a great time to me.
Yeah.
Well,
I wish I had some beads.
Well, I wish I could give them to you, man. I could have hopped in the car.
Yeah, throw them here.
Yeah. It's not going through the screen. I know in our house we do the Fat Tuesday pancakes, like super thin pancakes. You do lemon juice on it and put sugar. And we did that with sausage. That was very good. That's very much my in-laws' thing. So I believe they did it over there at PS Zombie's house as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It is. It's very tasty.
So
You also had King's Cake, which is like a cake where you bake a little ceramic baby into it. And if your slice has the baby, you get like a wish or good luck or something. I don't know what you actually get for that, but
I was real lucky
I've done that.
because I ate like 3 of those by myself.
We've gotten them from like the grocery store, and it's
You're
like a
"Wait,
little plastic
there are babies
baby.
in here?"
You're like, somebody could definitely
You
choke
guys
on that.
swallow.
It seems so dangerous,
it
Nah,
does.
you crunch into it real good.
but they are delicious.
MK over there slamming 3 king cakes. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, you're just chewing on it. You're like, man, they really overcooked this piece of king cake. Just keep going.
I had
we're all already full of microplastics.
That's it. I had the privilege of having a King's Cake martini over the weekend.
Ooh la la.
It was very good. They put like sugar on the rim, green sugar on the rim. It was very good. Gotta love this season. It's got all the fun sweets to it. And then you go to Easter where there's more candy. It's just the best time. You go from Valentine's Day to Easter, full candy season, right? So, gotta love it. Okay. Well, cool. Checking in with the table. Let's go around real quick. PS Zombie, tell us about your weekend. Yes. Tell us what you're playing in this campaign. Just tell us the things.
Yeah, pretty uneventful weekend that I'm thinking of. If you can't remember it, it's probably good, right? I feel like bad's always more memorable
You had a really
than
good weekend.
Yeah, so half my household has been sick here, so we've just kind of been laying low for a lot of stuff going on. But, nothing wrong with that. You get to play video games, so can't complain there. I've been replaying Infamous Second Son. Infamous, pretty fun game series from back in the day. Yeah, I'm playing Garza, a monk character. He is also eating a fire-based devil fruit, so I've got some fire powers. He's probably a little overeager, a little bit of a pirate fanboy. But yeah, we're gonna just see how many goofy antics we can get into today.
And hopefully some goofy antics with good luck. That's all PS Zombie's chat right there below me.
That's right.
He's been testing his rolls pre-session.
Like to test my dice. there's kind of the two schools of thought when it comes to dice. It's like some people consider that like consuming your luck, like getting crits outside of a roll. It's like, oh, come on, you used that up. Now it's not available. And then, but I prefer to look at overall averages. Just say, hey, whatever causes luck, the celestial bodies in alignment or whatever. Let's see what that's doing for us tonight.
That's it. I like to think of it as like your pregame warm-up. Like you're out there on the field stretching. That's what this is.
That's right.
Yeah, it's just getting the rolls out. All right, we move on to MK. MK, how you spending your Fat Tuesday? How's your weekend been? How you been?
Oh, not too bad. Most of the house is in good health. Saturday we went to a little farmer's market, got some fresh bread.
Nice.
Really nice. I love some fresh bread. I know like that seems so like basic, but you just can't get that around here, and I love
No,
it.
you can't.
That pretty low key weekend. I work over the weekend, so do a little bit of work, earn some money, earn a living. For the game, I play Orthos. He is a half-orc mercenary. He has partaken of the devil fruit as well. He ate, I can't remember the name of the fruit, but it gives him speed-based powers, which you saw last episode when he very speedily jumped into the water that he can't survive in. So, but he is our helmsman, so he picked the job where he has to do the least. All he's got to do is drive. He just sits up there and drives and doesn't do anything else. He's a little bit lazy, which is kind of funny. He's so laid back, but got the speed fruit. So, but yeah, looking forward to see what happens this time to our little group.
Very good, very good. And I agree with you. Nothing like some good fresh bread. Freshly baked bread with some butter on it. Get out of town.
It's a cheddar bacon sourdough.
Ooh. Yeah, that's good stuff
Very
right
good.
there.
Wow. Jealous.
Incredible.
That's good stuff. All right, let's continue on down the table. We got a climate changer. Climate, what you been into? What you been going on?
Been working a lot, but besides that, I got into making these little Warhammer people.
Oh, you got into
The
Warhammer.
sickness.
You crossed over.
I just really like the lore, so I bought a set to just like I'm just listening to the audiobooks while I like put them together.
Cool.
Pretty nerdy
Sweet.
stuff over here.
What's your faction? Tell us your faction. No, stop to the nerdy.
My
Continue
faction
talking
is
about it.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Nice.
Yeah, or the the Mars Forge world, but they're like the tech people. They've got like tech priests and all this. Anyway,
I like the ones that look like ancient Egypt. You know what I'm talking about? The suns or whatever.
Necrons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
Of course, you picked the most OP. They're
That's
so
right.
OP.
That's I strictly go for OP maneuvers. That is why I'm the DM.
Nice.
Yep.
But yeah, I play a Chibi Harada, a ranger who joined the bandwagon and took a fruit and has transformed into something different altogether. And we'll see where that goes. And yeah, pretty troubled past as well.
I like that summary of your character has turned into something different altogether. That's a good like one-liner of what a chibi is now.
I'm something different. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good. And then we'll round out the table with Alex. Alex, what's going on with you, man?
What's going on, man? Not much. Been doing well. Just working a lot, playing a few video games, and I recently got into the series Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Cool.
Which is a book that's been recommended several times. I've been doing that, which has been amazing so far, but I'm only like 100 pages in, so. But yeah, for the game, I am playing Gornik. So he is a barbarian bugbear. He's also kind of a, like, pretty direct pot stirrer. He likes to cause a few problems. He, much like his crewmates, partook in a devil fruit, so he's been enjoying some telekinesis and some other fun abilities that so far he's mostly used to help the crew, with a few exceptions where he likes to be kind of abusive. So he's kind of a mixed bag of a guy. He's complicated but helpful.
Very good. Follow-up question: what game are you playing, Alex?
I've been playing Oblivion, the
Nice.
remaster. So I've been very much about that ever since it came out. So I'll be on that for a while.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that's a good book series, man. It's hilarious. Yeah.
So many people recommended it. I was like, all right, I'm going to finally pick this
Yeah,
thing
I
up.
keep getting recommended it too. I just haven't dived in yet.
There's a Kickstarter for a tabletop based on the books.
I was like, there's got to be a tabletop coming.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for introducing your players. I am your Dungeon Master. We are going to be playing Piece of 8. It's a campaign. It's a homebrew that we loosely based on and was inspired by the One Piece anime. I am currently all caught up on that, so you can at me on X or whatever with lore comparisons if you'd like. We have this campaign. If you're not familiar with One Piece, it's pirate themed. The captain of this crew has recruited these playable characters to be on his crew. He's pirate captain Temerian D. Kite and has formed the Kite Pirates based off the party. They have been now journeying, can't say the word, traveling together as a pirate crew for some time now. We're to 15 episodes of their adventures so far. They have partaken in these mystical, magical fruits that give them boons, but they also sacrifice their connection to the sea, and so they have certain weaknesses related to the sea. So we've been experiencing that a little bit already. So that is kind of the mechanics of this. They are, of course, the whole goal of this campaign is for them to be number one, and there's 100 ranked pirate crews ahead of them. So that is the summary of the campaign and what we've been playing. I'm going to play a little music on the background and give us a little recap of what you guys got into last episode. So let's do that. All right. After leaving the island of Mizpah, our adventurers decided to take a little break at sea. Fortunately, they broke a little too hard, and Ichibi decided to wash his face with seawater and then promptly fell overboard. The rest of the team had to move into action, but also fell in the water. The drowning effects and powerlessness effects of the sea affected them because of their devil fruit curse. After an elaborate rescue plan was executed, all 4 members eventually ended up back on the deck, where they made their way to a local island, where there was a tavern and a very eccentric captain, Captain Schloop. He invited them for some drinks, wanted to regale them with stories, and then decided to invite the captain, Temerian D. Kite, to a private captain's toast away from the rest of the party. You all looked on as they began the captain's toast and chatting among yourself, never the wiser what would happen next. But, to your surprise and dismay, a trap was sprung, and you watched your captain get locked away with Captain Sloop. And that's where we are now. So the trap has been sprung. You guys are at the bar of this tavern, and you just watched in the far corner a table where your captain was fall down and conceal in a trapdoor. So this trapdoor opens. Your captain, Captain Sloop, and the table they were at with their drinks all went under the trapdoor, and the trapdoor sealed. Iron shutters fell down on the windows and doors and made you all completely trapped in this tavern room. There was some other people present in the bar. They are no longer here. You 4 are trapped in this room by yourself. The last thing you heard was this kind of muffled announcement system. You're not quite sure where it came from, but it was Captain Sloop who you met, and he went, "Don't fret, lads. He's alive. Just temporarily retired." And then it kind of, it's kind of like bad microphone system. You know, like if you go somewhere where there's cheap audio, that's kind of what was broadcast through this like weird PA system, where it kind of cuts in and out and is loud and then it's too soft. You know, kind of think of like a elementary school recital, that kind of level of audio quality with the PA system. So that's what chimed in, and you all just kind of looking at each other.
Are we trapped?
You are trapped in a room. So like, you were at a bar. The bar is still there. You still have your drinks in front of you. Behind the bar, there's a shutter that shut that access off. The front doors got shutters. The windows got shutters. So just imagine that you're in this big kind of like dining area room that's shut off. And then you wait. Do you guys do anything else in this moment?
I'm just curious. Can we see? Like, is there light, or did it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see it's again middle. It was middle of the day, so some sunlight is coming through like the cracks in the boards and stuff. And then they had some like some lanterns and assisted lighting in here too. So
Okay.
it's just like you're at a vacant restaurant that's now been locked up.
All right.
I mean, I think
We go try to punch one of the
the
shutters.
Chibi's first instinct, yeah, would be trying to get the heck out of there. So
Okay, where do you
try
go?
to investigate these doors, see if they're how tightly fastened they are. I guess what a Chibi would do.
Okay, give me a roll. I swear Roll20 made PS Zombies 6-7 rolls green to be ironic. Why would it highlight the number 6-7? Like, I don't understand.
Because that's a
what
critical
he's
on a
rolling.
D6-7.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Maybe
You'll see on
that's
the
the
D6
real reason why 6-7 is
on
such
the
a big deal.
D69, they're lit up too. You know?
Yeah.
Nice. These shutters are pretty tight. Climb it. Ichibi realizes this is a pretty good mechanic system. With your investigation, that's a average roll, but even with that, you can tell you're stuck.
And can Orthos do a strength roll to see if he can lift any of the shutters that went down?
You're welcome to.
Sweet.
Nope. It's almost embarrassing
Yeah.
that
tried.
you like flex so hard for so little movement.
That's unfortunate.
I think Gornick would come up behind him and try to help unlock the doors too.
Okay.
Hey. Good
I'm gonna
back
laugh
work.
at you because we're trying to
Oh.
get back to our captain.
So if you could either assist Orthos to do it again, or you can do it yourself.
I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna sort of push Orthos to the side. Be like, good try. Me.
Okay. That's
Hey.
that's a strength save, but I'll still use it.
Nope.
You pull the shutters and you wrench with all your strength, and you're able to lift it up a little bit so that you can see a gap underneath the shutter, but there's more shutters behind it. So you start to realize that this trap is well sprung, and even if you're able to muster up this one iron this one iron shutter, you'd have a long road to hoe after that. So you don't. So
Darn.
all right, Garza.
Well, I was gonna punch it, but now that my friend's shown kind of how enduring it is, I think maybe I'll try punching. Now you mentioned the walls of the bar itself are wood, right?
Yes, from what you can tell.
Yes. So I'm gonna try attacking just the wall of the bar,
Okay, go ahead.
just with karate.
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 So I guess I'll just use an attack roll.
Doesn't really do anything.
These must be special kind of boards that can't be split.
While you guys are trying your hardest to get out of this trapped room situation, you hear a loud click to the back left corner. So you guys, when you came in, that if you look at the map on Roll20, you can see the door of where you went in. So if you can imagine for me, because we're going to have to do a little bit of theater mind. Thanks a lot, Roll20, with your freaking paid subscriptions. Back here in this back corner is just past the bar. There looks like a wall, but it's a door, and it clicks open.
Oh, I get it. The door unlocks when you punch this wall.
Good find. Does this door lead outside?
Are we checking it? Because you guys are...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Orthos, you go. And Garza, you go? Or do you all go?
Yes.
Okay. Everybody
will go.
goes.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah, I'm going.
open the door. And what you see is a couple things. First, you're outside. But... you have, and again, you're going to have to theater for the mind for me. So I'm going to have the Discord chat up. So you're going to need to look at the Discord chat for some pictures here for prompts. And you too can follow along on the Discord chat, folks. So the first image is this. So imagine for me, if you will, you go out and there's kind of this pig pen with high cobblestone walls. And these walls are thick. And then they go very high, though. They're higher than that in that picture. They go about 8 feet, and then they have these sort of like crossbars that curl inwards, almost like you would see a catch fence at a ball game or catch fence at a NASCAR race. So let's go. That has these tall bars that curve inwards, almost kind of like a prison fence to keep you fenced in. But it's open air. You know, you're kind of in this pig pen when you walk out. So if you'll imagine that door that you see there in the house is that picture of that tavern, you come out and you're just in this pig pen that's got 8-foot walls with curved bars that go up another 3 feet and curve inward to keep anybody from climbing up and out. So you're in this pig pen, and before you, it's a crude coral stone pin. Holding, once you enter... Damn it, my mouse is messing up. This is not the time, mouse. Holding a massive, feral, aggressive, and half mad boar. Scarred boar. And
I don't want to go out here.
cue the music. Cue the
Go back
music.
inside. I don't want to die.
Doesn't notice you upon your initial approach. But is that music too loud for folks?
No.
All right.
That's good.
So the boar initially doesn't notice you. But the announcement that comes on the PA system, it does get this boar's attention. Hang on, y'all. I gotta freaking get a charger from my
You had a
dang
battery?
mouse. And my mouse is just freaking the frick out. But don't worry, I got it. I am a man of means. Means to get it done. Alright, there we go. Alright, so You hear that announcement kind of PA system, and again, you don't know where this is coming from. You don't see speakers or anything. It just kind of seems to be broadcasting from random locations. And you hear is this that? Is this thing beyond? Yes. This that beast has killed 2 men and never obeyed a whip. A crew's the same way without the captain. And so that is what you hear Schloop say. I will tell you all for directions as players that you. No, I won't tell you that. Actually, that's what you hear. But you get the feeling in your stomachs that this is some sort of test. And that specifically Schloop focused on saying that beast has killed 2 men and has never obeyed a whip. A crew's the same way without a captain. So you surmise that from that prompting that this is something to do with him never obeying a whip.
I was about to say, we've killed way more than 2 men.
Murdered countless at this point.
You see Achibi take out a morsel of food as he attempts to cast animal friendship on the door. Maybe it'll work.
All right. So while we're starting to get in on this, I will say mechanically, I will say this to you all as the DM to the players. This is a skills challenge, so you've got so many successes per failures. So this, you are now starting to do checks. So with that being said, Climate was up first, and Ichibi is doing animal friendship. This spell lets you convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. You must see, and it must see and hear you. If the beast is intelligent, is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed in a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a smart boar?
Good question.
It might be. It might be too smart for me. I don't know.
So it is unsure about you guys, but it looks very feral. So it's kind of like eyeing you when you do the food stuff. So let me see. I'm just gonna ask this.
The legendary genius boar of the Moon Eye.
That's right.
I've only heard stories.
He has an intelligence of 15.
He owns his own bar.
That's right. He's the guy on the megaphone. You just see the boar like curled up in the corner.
Okay, he's got a +1 to wisdom. His intelligence a 2, so you guys lucked out. I'm gonna do a D20 roll and add 1 to it. 17.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that. Yeah, that doesn't work.
That does not work, and
My
because
spell save's only 12.
because this is a skill challenge, that is a failure. And with a failure, we're gonna stay out of initiative order because I can't be bothered. It's Fat Tuesday. I'm gonna do a D6, and that is, you've now earned a complication. So let me see what we get from a D6 roll. You get a 1 from a D6 roll. The boar charges with the D4 of bludgeoning. So I'm going to roll the D4 of bludgeoning. And then I'm going to aim it at... I'm going to do... He'll go for who tried to charm him. So that'll be 3 damage to you, Chibi, as he gores you after your failed attempt to try to charm him.
I've been gored.
Should I show him the bag of mutilated lion hide we still have, like the last time someone tried to mess with us.
Guys, I don't think he's a very good friend for us.
I don't either. He didn't even like that morsel of food.
Good callback to your last animal encounter.
Yeah, I forgot. I still have it in my
We ate
inventory.
it. That was a while ago.
Oh
Good
man. Okay. All right. Well, I guess let's stick this big.
And so you're not in initiative order. I want you guys to know that for him or you. He's just kind of reacting on what you all give him. So, feel free to coordinate however you want.
You are the chosen one. Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I got to keep
That's
the
what you
music going, though.
You are my brother, Anakin. I love you.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm just making memes here. Alright, I'm done.
Is this a beast?
Is the boar a beast? He is a medium beast, yes. I'll even give you the size. Oh, we got more spells coming. What do we got, chat? What do we got?
favorite.
Oh!
Honing in on his time in the Sky Isles where he hunted the boars and the Sky Mountains. He knows the weak spot, and so he pulls out his
I love that meme. PS up, that's great. All right, sorry.
He pulls out his longbow.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, do it.
That's what I do. I try to befriend the animals, and it never works, and then I kill them.
So you
One shot at
you get scorned. You get scorned once, and you're like done with it. Okay.
You get one chance,
Wow.
especially if you're a beast. I don't really know what that means. 'Cause I didn't fill in the. I think it means I do more damage or something. But can I just roll for?
You get out your bow, and before you start drawing up the bowstring, you have a feeling you need to look around. So give me a perception check first. Okay, thank God. All right, you notice that you can try to kill the boar, but you get a sinking feeling that if you do, you're gonna fail this trap test that you've been set up in.
Yeah, maybe my natural affinity for beasts makes me realize there's something off about this boar. Okay. Well, as he's pulling the arrow back, and he notices that he pulls it back in. Says something's off here.
I know you usually attack first and ask questions later. That's been your MO, but
Hey man, that was one time. She deserved it.
Did she? Because I'm pretty sure we murdered that lady.
we
We had murdered
You
others
murdered
before.
her.
She started the murder. We just
Yeah, he's a little.
we just wrapped it up.
You should be a little more gunshot. now.
Your Honor. To be fair.
to be fair.
Should be
There was a
fine.
lot of murder going on. Some her, some us. Like, who's to say?
That's great. So you guys watch Ichibi draw a bow, notice something, put it down. Because you don't tell anybody, right, Ichibi? So you guys just
Hold on.
watch him do that. Just checking in on the meme there below from PS Zombie. He said, I'm going to befriend it at Chibi. Boo, get better material. And then he has randomly handling check as the note card. It's pretty good. So you guys just
I didn't realize
noticed,
I could do that, honestly.
you guys watched Chibi put down his bow with no context. So you just watch him do that. He didn't.
I just restrain, you know,
Oh yeah.
released it. Yeah.
You play it off as cool as like you meant to do that. You're like, oh.
Well, I guess, does the boar seem to have any intent to it? Does it seem like it's about to do something or wants to do something?
It didn't like the friendship handling, so it gored Climate, but now it's kind of like it realizes there's more of you all than him, so he's definitely scared, but a little crazy scared. Like you don't know what you can't get a read of what he's about to do next, but he's like also trying to get a read on what you all are doing. So he is not intimately attacking, but you do not know what he's about to do next.
All right, so I think I am going to channel some of my devil fruit power into my hand, and as is typical me, I'll cry out, "Burn, burn style! Combustion engine! Produce flames!" And I'll pull up a smallish fireball in my hand.
Okay.
So I can throw this if I want to, but I can also just hold on to it, which is what I'm going to do for right now.
Okay.
Yeah, when you cast a spell or it's an action later in the turn, you can hurl fun. So I'm just going to see if its animal instincts kick in and it doesn't have a natural fear of fire. I'll just kind of like hold it out at the boar.
It just is like surprised in its animal way that you created fire out of your hand. So he's just kind of like looking at you a little freaked out. But you're not doing anything with the flame, right? You're not trying to intimidate with him. You're not trying to perform with it or anything. You're just holding it.
Yeah, maybe just capture its attention. So maybe others can have opportunity to do stuff while it's looking at me and my flames.
Okay. Well, it is now looking at you.
Nice.
I want to try something, but I think it's going to go horribly wrong.
Perfect.
I
Need somebody else to do it too.
Yeah. I have some rope. Can I do a check against my athletics skill to see if I can hog tie him?
Nice.
Sure.
He says sure like it's going to go horribly wrong.
They call the thing a rodeo.
Or maybe he says sure like it's gonna go horribly right.
Hey!
We're
Let's
gonna
see.
die.
Man, I am terrible with the rolls tonight.
It's 12. I guess he's got to resist that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
Contested.
what's the DM fix to this? Okay, so then
Yeah, maybe his own strength or dexterity check.
It's got to. All right, I'm gonna do a roll 20, and I'm gonna add to that. It's a 19.
Stop.
See, he outrageously
It's ogre.
breaks through that, and that's another failure. We're going to do another roll on the consequence table for you boys. That would be
It gives me a hug.
D6. That's a 3. What does 3 do? What does 3 do? He panics. The boar starts panicking after trying to be hogtied and does
It's fair.
a threatening to you all. So he's going to do... What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Intimidate is charisma based. Which one is it rooted in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it could be charisma, but if you're intimidating with like an attack, you could use strength instead.
So I think he's going to
It's up to you.
do that. So he's going to do kind of an intimidating charge back at you, Orthos, to kind of get you scared. And so let's start with that. Okay, come on now. Need you to... Okay. Alright, it is unsuccessful. So you see him like try to bulk up and bow up on you. Doesn't really play off well, but you guys do have 2 failures on this, and you can tell that the creature is getting very perturbed with you.
Can we see an exit from this place?
The door you came in.
Okay.
Which just leads into a tavern that's is closed off.
Yeah.
But you guys, after the second failure, you hear a I be not impressed with a crew without a captain. You be not able to do a thing, it seems. He starts taunting you a little bit with his announcement. Turns out you can't get this board to obey a whip either. You're truly lost without a captain. And then it breaks up.
Wow.
Is there a way we can get the captain here, guys?
Maybe.
Or a whip. Does anyone have a whip?
I feel like
look
whip's
around.
the answer.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I searched for a captain and a whip. No, I'm just playing. I don't want that to be my...
No.
I'll show you a whip, and I'll chuck my fireball at the door.
Oh no.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So, you're trying to hit the door?
Yeah, the boar.
Oh, hitting the boar.
Yeah.
Okay.
The critter.
It does hit. Yep.
Big fat 2 fire damage. I'm gonna try to hit it in the butt like you would a horse, like to slap it in, get it to run around.
Okay, you've pissed it off more,
Good, ideal.
but he. How much damage was that again? Say that again.
2 fire damage.
Okay. He takes some charge to his skin. He squeals and starts just bashing into the wall near you. So you threw it. He runs past you, and he's just bashing. Just not targeted. It's very random. Like he's like trying to put the fire out, and then he sort of goes into a panic where he's just like beating the side of the pen, just trying to run around aggressively, you know, like a trapped animal would. But now he's getting desperate, so he's running around trying to hit the different sides of the pen. The pen doesn't move at all. Rock solid walls. But looks very, very upset. You only damaged him. You didn't try to do a check, so I will say that that is not a failure.
Okay.
But you still have 2 failures. And a slightly injured boar on your hands.
Maybe we should just try to talk to it, guys.
We try?
Anyone else have an idea?
I think Gornick's gonna step forward, and he's gonna be very impassioned. He's gonna say, "You take my captain, I take your pig," and then I'm gonna fly into a rage, which gives me all kinds of benefits here. So I'm gonna charge forward with my warhammer, and we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna melee this thing.
You guys don't slow down, do you? You just go to town.
It's time for bacon.
I mean, you took
No talking, man.
took our cap.
No, all right.
Oh man. Yes.
Nice.
Damn it.
Did it hit?
It totally hit, yeah.
I was gonna say, if that doesn't hit, we're in a lot of trouble.
All right, roll your
Turns
damage.
into a giant
Yeah.
hedgehog.
Yeah, why isn't that letting me? There we go.
Okay, you hit it for a lot of damage. It squeals very loudly in anguish.
Sucks to suck.
And looks significantly weaker.
Dude, Cheapy says he didn't really mean it. We're just trying to be friends, man.
You are literally lighting and gaslighting the boar at the same time.
I'm playing both sides. That way I always come out on top.
That's
There you
right.
go.
That's right.
Yeah, I think the friendship thing I got out the window. Sorry, guys.
I just have this weird feeling that if we kill it, we're gonna get in trouble. It's not gonna work.
Mm,
Alright. Well, I will look around the pen to see if there's any indication of anything other than a boar and stone walls in here.
You see another boar.
Another
Two
boar
boars.
approaches.
No.
So you're doing a check of the pin?
Yeah, just see if there's anything in here other than stone walls and a boar.
Alright, give me some roll for that. You check pretty thoroughly, which is impressive because you got a boar that is running around very upset and in pain. So it's very hard for you to get a moment's look at anything. It's like trying to, type a paper at kids' bedtime or something. So you do notice that this is a very well built pen, and there is no way of getting out of here.
Maybe we're supposed to ride it?
Just come on back to the bar with us.
yeah, should we go make him a drink?
Ride a beer?
Well,
Yeah.
let's buy him a drink.
Should we
make
tend
up-
to his wound
to make
first?
up
I feel
for it.
kind of bad.
Yeah. Maybe a healing potion.
You'll be
We'll
fine.
pour some whiskey in that. You'll be all right, buddy.
Whiskey for my friends and beer for my boar.
Actually, should we try to get him back into the bar?
Is it too big? Would it fit through the door?
It will fit through the door.
Yeah,
that's
let's
what you wanna
corral
do.
it out of here.
All right.
It's gonna take all of us.
So you are doing some sort of
Where's the nearest
corralling.
China shop?
So this is a coordinated effort to either animal handle it, wrangle
Sounds
it.
good.
How do you want to? I need a check for this, so just you guys pitch to me how you would do a check here, and if you all are all doing it, that can be an advantage check.
Well, I think we would
Yeah,
just...
so I get
Yeah, we would just...
kind of you funnel it in, sort of
Mhm.
like fan out.
Okay,
I-
you getting it to move. All right, give me
So
a
how
roll.
about we do
Yeah,
this?
if it's moving the opposite
Since
of us,
there's-
we would just go opposite of the door, and then it would be on the side with the door, right?
Yeah, we'll link arms and just.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's it.
Probably not a good
Just
idea. 'cause
muscle
they'll
it into
just
the
charge
bar.
right through us.
Should
However
That
you
could
want to do
work.
it.
Yeah,
So
try
who's
to
gonna
grapple it, man. Yeah, try to pick it
take
up.
lead on this.
We learned that lesson.
Yeah,
Give it
I
a
think
hug.
Raging Gornik should take the lead on this.
I don't know if I want to get close to that thing. I stabbed it.
Well,
Ten-
technically, you
I
just
mean, let's
smashed
be
it.
honest.
yeah.
Everyone
There's
here has
time to
attempted
bludgeon
to
it.
harm it. I don't
Yeah,
think it
look at
likes
that
anyone
bruise,
else
man.
better than the
Wow.
other.
So are you? What's the check, guys?
What do we think?
Probably
Um,
animal handling.
All right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
somebody needs to give it
handle
to
this
me
animal.
at advantage. Ooh.
somebody else.
I was actually.
A
Yeah, I
13.
was just setting the baseline. You know, we got to go for the average.
No,
between all of us,
hold
right,
on.
right.
Hold on. Couple things happen here. 13 passes.
Ah.
You move it into the
These
bar,
get degrees.
and you hear the
These nuts.
These nuts. Yeah, that's right. You hear the PA system that you've kind of heard Shaloop on. It cuts on, but it almost is like it's a hot mic. You know, like a microphone that's cut on, but you don't know it's on because you just hear this like fumbling and like and then you just hear that's the first time I've seen it move on command. And it click. See, he must Shaloop must accident. It sounds like he accidentally cut on the mic, and then you heard him say that was the first time I've seen it move on command, and then it clicked off.
Interesting.
So, letting you peek behind the screen, that is marked as a success.
Oh.
This
So-
thing isn't normally animal handled.
Oh.
But still 2 failures. 1 success.
So it's in the bar now, and we're in the pit.
Yeah, now you just have a
Without
pig. Now you just have a boar and a bar,
If a
That's
boar
fine.
wants
and
to go bar.
it's like kind of weirded out. It's like, what is this table? And it's like, so it's no longer paying attention to you after you've moved it in here. It is now like wondering what the table is, and so like sniffing it, but like an animal would if you brought it inside for the first time. It's like, what is this? And just kind of. But it's still a shuttered room. Iron shutters, locked doors, just the dining room area of this tavern with a few tables, nothing else.
Can we look behind the bar to see if there's any food?
You can look, but the shutters have those iron shutters, if you recall, shut it at the bar, so you can't see into the bar.
Mm.
It's
Oh, so we
closed
keep
off
the
at
door
the bar.
open.
Oh man, you cut the bar off.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Lame.
Now we really have to escape. Yeah. All right. I'll go. I have an idea. Gornet, throw me onto its back.
If you insist. Pick you up and chuck you onto the boar.
Sweet.
Okay.
We won't tell the elf.
I need a check for that, like a dex
Yeah,
or
easily.
something for throwing
Athletics
Garza.
me onto him.
I really hope this goes well, buddy.
Yeah, it's like shot put.
Alright, might get you there.
13, I will say you get on the boar, but now he's freaking out. So what are you gonna do, Garza?
So I am going to call upon some of my more intrinsic powers and go Dragon Turtle style, steam engine, sauna, and I'm going to heal the boar of some of its injuries,
Oh, very nice.
and it will receive 3 healing. So that's all of my burning damage plus a little bit more.
You see some of its cuts and bruises heal from the steam rolling on its back. I will say it's about to throw you off of its back, Garza. It looks up at you.
Mm-hmm.
Since you healed it, I will let you do something here that's some sort of check. Either you want to like calm it down or do something to it, I'll give you an advantage for that roll, whatever it may be, since you just healed it.
Man, what am I gonna do?
And is
I think I'll just try to connect on some animalistic plane with this boar by looking into its eyes and saying, "They thought I was a monster too," and just see if I can have a moment with this boar.
so if you're I'm so confused how to put this into a check.
I'm just trying to commune.
We
our
need to have a
spirits,
moment check, please.
Vibe check.
What do I roll for a moment?
For a moment, timeout.
For a tender moment.
You could do animal handling.
charisma.
You could do survival. You could do a performance. Some sort of charisma check. I'm open to all these if you just sell something in here.
Maybe I'll try an animal handling. It makes sense. I'm working with an animal here. So.
Okay. All right.
Animal to animal.
With advantage, you calm him down. He kind of like looks at you and sniffs you and like nods a little bit, like I too was once a beast. And that is a success.
And I'll go, guys. It understands English.
Can it read?
I guess it's basic. Yeah, can it read? If so, it's got to place on the crew. Automatic and take some of the burden off of.
Oh man, what if we still had a devil fruit we could give it?
Oh man, that would have been the
Why
move.
did we save?
The devil fruit bandits. We just
Kidnap people, force feed them.
Force feed powers.
What's funny is,
Hope you don't like water.
for those of you who haven't seen One Piece, there is a crew member who ate a human fruit and was originally a reindeer. So, like, there is a way for animals to, like, have devil fruits that turn them into stuff.
That's fantastic. Cool. Alright, so he's calmed down now.
A bit.
A bit.
We just got to drive this home.
And not unnerved at the moment that Garza's still on top of him.
Maybe he'll heal me again.
Yeah, he's just kind of looking at Garza. They've had a tender moment.
Does anyone else want to have a tender moment?
I don't see that going well for me.
Yeah, I think I'm all set. We could still turn him into bacon, you guys.
Jesus.
Hmm?
I'm just pointing that out.
Are you aching for some bacon?
Constantly.
I'd like to think maybe a Chibi could pull out his alchemist supplies and try to I don't know, do a medicine or nature check to further heal the boar, maybe,
Okay.
or at least ease the boar's pain. You know, so it's more calm.
Cool. Give me
Okay,
a
so we're just
check.
not killing this thing.
Well, he's riding it. I don't. Man,
Alright.
wait a second. Maybe I could make like boar catnip. Is that a thing?
Oh,
Or
you
nip.
drug it.
And throw it at the
Ooh.
wall, so it'll like try to charge the wall and break through for us.
That's an idea.
Yeah, just I need that paired to some sort of a check. So if you're doing like a medicine, or if you're doing like using magic to craft this boar catnip, Arcana check, just something to
There's a lot tied in here. It's kind of like ranger skills, knowing about this beast, and
Yeah.
then the background in the
That's right.
alchemy guild, and combining that knowledge. So maybe it's like a nature and a dexterity, or nature and something. Maybe just a wisdom check if you want. I don't know. I'll do whatever you think I need to do.
Well, it's whatever check you want to run. So
Okay.
you tell me a check, then sell me on why it's give me the RP of that, the role play of that, why that check, and then we'll go with it. Nature.
Alright, so using his knowledge and his alchemy pack, he would make some kind of pheromone or something that he knows that the boars respond to in that area, and he would throw it at the wall.
And as throwing it at the wall is a way to like get him, you're leading him away. You're trying to get him to move again, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to charge into the wall and break through the wall. Maybe he's stronger than we are. So
you get him to move. That is a success. And he doesn't charge the wall, but he does move where you want him to go using the
okay.
The boar catnip. We got a new meme drop. Communing with its spirit. A boar trying to enjoy a night at the bar. Garza communing with its spirit. And now Ichibi drugging it with catnip.
So
yes.
Where is the board now since it moved?
It's against the wall. I would say you guys came in from, if you look at the map, you guys came back in from outside where the pin was, which was here. Mm-hmm. And now it is against the wall here. And also you guys are like over in this corner looking at it. Matter of fact, I'll move. Your captain's gone, so I'm going to move him away off the map. And then I'll put the rest of you guys over here. Actually, you know what? For purposes of gameplay, the captain is the boar. Just for a reference. Not in not lore, just as a marker. Because I ran out of tokens.
I always thought he looked a little strange.
I ran out of tokens. Thanks a lot, Roll20.
Unless.
Okay.
Somebody cares a whole awful lot. Nothing's going to get better. It's not. Some Lorax. Why is it zoomed in? What the frick? The map is all screwed up on Roll20. What is up with that?
Yeah, it zoomed in like.
Yeah, but I didn't
200%
do that.
It's a ghost in the machine.
It is. It's an iRobot reference right there.
Scarlett Johansson?
I don't understand. I didn't do anything. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, there we go. Don't know why that was. That's weird. Okay. Much better, Twitch. Sorry about that. Okay. You have 2 failures and 3 successes.
How many failures did we get?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, I would love to know.
So they
right,
must be watching
see.
us somehow, right?
Yeah, he's talking to us.
Yeah, and he was responding to things you were doing. So he's definitely got eyes on you.
Can we, unless somebody else has an idea.
I was going to use myself as bait to get him to
Go
charge
for
the bar, but you know what? This is better.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
I
that
was
sounds like a
just
good
thinking
plan.
I would. Yeah, that does sound like a good plan. At least we could get some booze. We could break through the bar.
Well, shoot, why not? I will go stand in front of the bar, and I'll try to taunt the boar to run at me, and then hopefully dodge out of the way.
Okay.
So
We're gonna check you doing for that.
that's what I'm looking at. I don't think intimidation would be good. I guess like either an animal handling or a persuasion check.
Or you could do a performance, like, a silly performance. So either way, a check that your character would probably do, which is probably advantageous to your character build. So if they're good at performance, for example, you'd want to spin this check to be about that. I'm good with however you want to play it.
Let's
I might try to. Oh, I was just gonna say I might try to use the help action to give him advantage by leaping off the boar, or shoving off the boar, but pushing it in the direction that he is, kind of encouraging it to move.
I'm gonna go with I guess like just a standard persuasion, and just be like, here, piggy, piggy, piggy.
So you're gonna do that with advantage because Garza is helping you.
Awesome. God.
13. No, you got advantage, which is a 13.
I mean, better than it could have been.
Terrible.
And a 13 is a meets it beats it. So that is a success. You persuade him to come over, and you want him to do what?
Charge.
He charges, listens to you, and hits the bar, smacks it pretty hard. But that's some tough wood. It splinters it, but doesn't break. But, more importantly, the boar listened to you, and that's a success.
Nice.
So you have 4 successes and 2 failures.
Or it's so Achibi kind of using the little bit of arcane knowledge he has, tries to search to see if there's some sort of arcane means by which we're being watched.
Ooh.
So I guess I'm gonna do an Arcana check for that.
Go for it.
Wow.
You can discern
Arcane.
that there's some sort of scrying happening. You're not sure how it's happening or where it's happening from, but you can surmise that there is magic that is allowing him to view you through kind of scrying stones as camera lenses. You don't really know. You don't see what that is, but you can determine that that is the in fact way that he's keeping tabs on you. He's got some sort of scrying stuff set up, because you look around and you can tell that he's able to kind of communicate through that little speaker system, and he's able to keep tabs on inside and outside. So your magic knowledge tells you it's not he's looking at you from a hidey hole window. It's from some sort of scrying ability. So that's all that you surmise with that check.
And the Chibi would tell everybody, does anyone know anything about scrying? Because I think we're being scryed upon.
Scryed upon.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll just say, no, I don't know anything about magic. Then I'll sneeze out a fireball, and then my eyes will start to go gold for a moment, and I'll just shake off.
That's pretty funny.
I have lots of stuff, but I don't actually know any magic. So,
I guess
you want to get it to follow orders.
get the boar to listen to you.
But how?
Could we actually try to contact some, like, just yell, like try to persuade them through the walls by yelling at them like, let us out of here.
You're welcome to do that if you want. You notice that as you guys are kind of like thinking and talking about your trap situation, the boar has started sniffing again and has kind of wandered off from where he was headbutting the bar. He's just kind of checking the room out some more after being drugged with catnip and told to run into a wall.
Stab and then heal.
You see,
Ironically, he's having the best day of his life.
Yeah.
is his tail wagging?
You see a little wag, yeah. After he had a heart to heart and got some drugs, and
He's so happy.
he's enjoying life just a little bit.
This makes the whole thing worth it.
I guess I can try to feed him some rations. Try to give him some food.
Okay.
See if he'll come here and get it from me.
So you're gonna do another persuasion.
Just make sure you order him to eat it before.
What'd you say?
So you're doing a persuade again, I guess. Or do you got any help for that, or you?
I guess it's just me this time. We'll try a persuasion. Oh, please be on my side. Hey, it's better.
Okay, so you kind of go here.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit how you hear Picky this thing.
This time, it's more of a here, Piggy, and not so antagonistic. And I'm holding out the rations to try to get him to come and take them from me.
It's one way to do it.
I hate being talked down to.
Yeah, you gotta be nice.
So he comes, and for the first time, this is hang on, players. Just so you know, this is considered a success. So when you see the boar, you all are watching with fascination as the boar approaches to eat out of Orthos's hands. And for the first time, he doesn't look feral. He looks almost tame. As he eats gently out of Orthos' hand. And you've had some ups and downs with this animal in this limited time you've interacted with it, but this is the first time you see a boar that is that's acting like a pet. And then you hear the crackling of the PA system. I be a monkey's uncle! You tamed the one that wouldn't obey a whip! Very interesting! And then there's this high-pitched ringing that is annoying to you all, but the boar does not like it. So it runs out of the door. And that door slams behind it again. And now you're trapped once again in this room. Now without the boar, and it ran outside to its piggy pen, and the door has slammed behind it.
You took Miss Piggy from us?
And then you hear the crackling PA system again say, I'm impressed. I be impressed. Ah. But Captain's gone. Someone decide, is what he yells. And then the PA system cracks out again. And then up from the floorboard. So you guys are... Let me have the map pulled up so we can talk about points of reference real quick. Okay, so you guys are all standing here. So over about where the door was, because there's iron shutters behind it where you can't escape. 2 floorboards flip up. And then almost as if they're thrown out of the floorboards are 2 sailors. You can tell by the garb and kind of their general disposition that they are definitely sailors, and they just kind of pop out of the floorboards and the floorboards shut underneath them. So it's almost like somebody was, it was almost like you just had somebody like hoisting somebody out of a hole and then slammed the floorboards behind them. So you have two sailors, these two kind of sailor dudes looking at you. They're both about middle age. Definitely look disheveled and unkempt. And that voice on the PA system crackles again, and you can tell it's Schloop, and says, what does he say? Pirate law be allow flogging, dealing, and or mercy, and one of these is accused of stealing rum. And then you can see the two sailors, when he says stealing rum, one of them looks a little ashamed, and then he goes, and the other be accused of starting a fight, and then the other one looks a little sheepish after he says that, and then and he says, "You decide, Captain's gone," and then you start hearing. After that bad PA system fizzles out, you hear a very audible clock that you hadn't heard before. Like a grandfather clock, but very loud, start ticking in the background. You don't know where it's from. It sounds almost like it's coming from behind the shutters in the bar area, but you kind of can't tell. And so there starts to be some ticking happening. So, players, I'll tell you all this outside of the game a little bit. I am putting on my phone a timer for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to start here in a minute for you all to make a decision. You've been I'll explain really quick though. You have to declare rulings on these two. One is accused for stealing rum. The other is accused for starting a fight. And you got to make a ruling as a group in 5 minutes. And I'm going to start that in just a second. Starting now. 5 minutes and counting. Go.
Alright. Who'd you steal the rum from?
What kind of rum was it?
Asking the guy.
Yeah, that'd be a great answer. Can we get that from you?
You can so you talk to the one that stole the rum, and he says, I didn't do it. I don't know what you heard. I didn't do it. I'd be not guilty.
That's all right, buddy. You want to have some rum,
Who'd you fight
maybe?
with? I'll ask the other one.
Okay, you go to the other one. He goes, "It wasn't a fight. It'd be a disagreement, and I didn't start it."
Who'd you disagree with? What was it over?
Just who has the best Spanish scallion, if you know what I'm saying. He kind of like kneels you a little bit.
What?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we'll just kill one of you.
Yeah.
And
They both look at you
whoever
kind of
gets
like
us to answer first.
We just had to decide.
lives.
Can we just let it both go?
No, I
Sound
think we should at least kill one of them.
particular.
Of course.
Why
you do.
stop now?
Yeah.
Y'all wouldn't
they're
let me
gonna
kill the
wanna see
pig.
a
We gotta
body.
kill somebody.
Orthos draws his scimitar and holds it up to the rum thief's neck.
that is an
He's like, "All right."
intimidation.
Yes, it is. Golly.
It's just a rubber knife.
He looks at it. He goes, your blade be rusty. And he kind of grins at you a little bit.
Yeah. You want tetanus? It sucks.
That's right. So he is amused at your blade.
Can I just punch him in the throat?
If you want to.
There you go. Let him know
Yeah.
it was not a hollow
What?
threat.
What would that be? Like just a strength check, or
Can
Yeah.
we tell if he's hungover?
You can
Ooh.
do that as well. Insight or investigation or something.
Somebody check his breath.
yeah? Let's check if Ryan
Yeah.
punching someone.
Breath check.
You can still
Incoming.
hit him in the throat.
You kind of can't tell from that.
It might be kind of hard for him to breathe out after
Okay.
that.
He doesn't have any smells.
He just blows stinky breath at you, but you kind of can't make that out.
They're all bad.
You guys have 1:43 seconds.
Ooh, I want to inspect the knuckles of the fight starter, see if his knuckles are bruised.
Ooh.
All right,
Good call.
investigation.
Investigation.
Is he lying?
Oh man, that's not bad.
14. You can't tell any noticeable bruises with a 14.
You can say, I'll give you something to fight about. I bet you can't fight. Trying to see if he reacts.
Okay, intimidate.
See if he rises to the occasion.
He just kind of chuckles at you. I don't know who you be fighting, but it ain't anybody here.
Oh.
53 seconds.
Gornik is going to step forward and with his warhammer and try an intimidation here.
Okay. On who?
The guy who stole the rum.
Okay. You intimidate him, and he says, it was only a little bit.
So you lied.
25 seconds.
Does the pirate code call for second chances?
Flogging, kneel hauling, which is a specific pirate punishment apparently back in the day, or mercy is the three options that Schloop gave you.
I'm down for mercy this one time. For
the rum stealing?
what's a brawl?
All right, that is
What-
time.
What about a fine of equivalent value?
So you
You
guys...
have to pay back the rum.
Okay, interesting. How restorative justice of you.
Cowards.
Well, you know.
So you've spent your 5 minutes, but I think you've done enough role play in that 5 minutes, and so you all as a group have. What is your verdict? Who's guilty? Who's
The rum stealer's guilty.
okay?
Yeah.
And then what is your punishment? Kneel hauling is a severe form of maritime corporal punishment and torture historically used primarily by the Dutch, and to a lesser extent the English and French native, as well as pirates during the 17th and 18th century. The punishment involved tying a crew member to a rope, throwing them overboard, and dragging them under the kneel of the ship from one side to the other, bow to stern. So you basically waterboard them on the high seas.
That's cool.
I think you know which one I'm going to recommend.
This is for the rum thief.
I mean, if it was me, it'd just be mercy, man.
Yeah.
I think he should
Okay.
have to pay back.
That's
the
a good
rum.
form of
I
mercy.
think he should have to pay back.
He should have paid
It was a
back.
consumable.
Oh my gosh.
Are we allowed to come up with our own punishments?
No, it's mercy,
That's-
torture, or death.
That is what
Right?
that is what Schloop said.
Hey,
No,
Schloop is
flogging.
not our captain.
But you notice
Gentle.
that so in game, so out of game, you guys had a timer as players, and that has expired. When that expired, the in-game grandfather clock stopped clicking, and then you could hear the crackling and buzzing of the PA system Schloop used to cut back on. So he cuts in and says, "What be your decisions?" So this is your chance to kind of tell him.
Mercy for the rum person thief. I mean, for the guy that was allegedly a rum thief.
Yeah.
That be a fair ruling, as he be a actual guilt.
Oh.
But what be your punishment?
An in-kind donation to a charity of our choosing.
Gornick just yells over
You just have
everyone,
to pay back a person who
waterboarding!
stole stuff.
Be payment? And he kind of questions.
He has to replace the rum he stole.
A fair and justified ruling. And then the two sailors, you guys look. The PA system cuts off. You turn and you look at the two sailors who, after this whole ordeal of questioning and intimidation, are a little frazzled. Immediately drop through the floor as trapdoors consume them.
We didn't even
And
rule on
Pretty
this one.
advanced.
Kill the other one.
and the floors click back into place, and I will just say, for purposes of you as players, that is another success. So
I was gonna say the one who was fighting, he has to polish the other guy's Spanish galleon. I'm talking a spit polish. I'm talking till that thing shines. I want to see it. I want to be able to see my reflection in it. That Spanish galleon. I'm talking from the top of the mast to the bottom.
to the bottom. Oh man.
I want him to clean the poop deck. I want that thing shiny.
Oh man, we have fun on this stream, y'all.
Inspiration.
And that's that is good. I will have to say that I agree with Climate on that. Give yourself an
It's only a
inspiration
jest.
for that joke, but it was a good jest. So go ahead and give yourself an inspiration for that. It was good. Okay. So you guys watch those guys disappear. You got an impressed sloop that came through the PA system and called your ruling fair and justified. And then you're now in this trapped room again. The boar is locked outside. These sailors just disappeared through the floor, and the floors are all locked up, and you can't get an opening in there. You kind of go up to where they dropped to the floor, and it's all sealed up. You can't see how that trapdoor worked. And then you notice something. The lights in this place start to go out. And first it's a flicker, then it's long flickers, and then it completely goes out. It is somehow completely dark in here. Either the day has ran longer than you expected and maybe it's nighttime outside, or maybe there's some other shutter system that has shut out the natural light completely. But it is turned pitch dark in here. What is everybody's passive perception? Can you guys just kind of look at your sheets real quick? Either you can tell me, put it in the chat. It don't matter how you do it.
14.
Mine is 15.
14, 15,
I can remember the 9.
14.
9. Gornick,
14.
14. Okay. So I think all of you all don't notice this. So you get quickly from behind you. You get you feel something wrap around your eyes. You get quickly blindfolded in game. You kind of swat back at yourself you kind of swap Oh, we just lost MK. He said his PC crashed. Okay, well, I'll describe this.
He's truly blinded.
He is truly blinded, folks. Truly blinded.
Mine's
Yeah.
going down now too.
It's bled into the real world. It's like
No.
Jumanji.
It is. It's like Jumanji, folks.
Becoming real.
Exactly. Let's see here. You get blindfolded. You swat behind yourselves and you don't notice who put it on. You try to remove it with your hands and it's too tight and snug to pop off. You also feel that some things have been placed in your hands. Hey! He's back. MK.
Fun.
What happened, man? We just lost you.
It's PC crashed and restarted. That was fun.
Well, glad you're back. What I was saying was you guys get blindfolded without knowing who did it. And these blindfolds are... you try to take them off with your hands and they're slapped tight around you and you can't find the knot. You can't slide it off. It's kind of stuck around your eyes. Doesn't cover your ears though. Covers just your eyes so you can still hear. And then you feel hang on one second. Then you feel yourselves drop. You feel the floor underneath you click open and you fall not a lot of distance, maybe 4 feet. And you've hit soft ground and you can tell you're kind of in this soft earth, almost like you can kind of surmise it's damp down here, so you can kind of surmise you're in some sort of a tunnel. And let's see. One second while I get some more. Direction here. When you get plopped down into this tunnel, you can hear next to you, Achibi, only the sounds immediately close to you of Orthos, and Gornik, you can only hear the immediate sounds of Garza next to you.
So we've fallen down somewhere.
You've fallen down, and you've got...
Can I pull out a torch?
You all grab to untie the blindfolds, and you are able to get a grip on this. So you rip them all off at the same... each of you pull it off at your own pace, and you see a damp smuggler tunnel. And a rope tied to a wall ring, and a small brass bell, a half-burned parchment map, and carved symbols in the stone. Garza, I said you and Gornik were together, so the two of you see each other, but that is the only ones you see in this tunnel. And then Ichibi and Orthos, you guys see each other, but you don't see the other rest of the party. You can hear kind of faint echoes off into the distance, but that's you two are kind of split. You four are split up 2 and 2. And you hear a crackling, echoing voice from a far-off PA system that says, "Captain voice don't matter, only whether the crew can hear each other." And then it kind of crackles off. So he says the captain's voice doesn't matter, only whether the crew can hear each other. So you've got this kind of tunnel in front of you.
So just to be clear, like in the areas where we are, do we both parties see a bell and
Yeah,
burnt
yeah.
map and these things?
Yep.
Like
Each
we
of
each have
you.
our own version of the same room?
Correct.
Okay.
Can we hear the other people in the other area?
Go ahead. And I don't know. You want to test it?
Yeah, Chibi would just yell out, "Hey, where'd you guys go?"
You hear. So Ichibi, you yell out. You and Orthos, Ichibi, you yell from your position. And Garza, you and Orthos faintly hear Ichibi off in the distance.
Mm.
Okay.
Gornick is just going to yell out, I told you we should have murdered that pig.
Orthos and Ichibi, you hear, I told you we should murder this pig, as an echo off in the distance.
Psychic damage. My mistakes.
I might take a look at the burnt bit of map to see if it's anything on it's legible. Hopefully not words, hopefully pictures.
Sure. It is half of a map. Rather
Okay.
confusing, because you don't have the whole map. You see a page in front of you that is burnt in half, and it's like a square piece of paper. It looks like it used to be a square piece of paper that the left side was burnt up, and you see the side that is visible. It says start where the tide turns twice. And if you all in the other tunnel were looking at your map, you would see it say begin opposite the drowning sun.
So begin east. Because the sun's drowning at sunset. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, right. Because it rises in the east, sets in the
Sets in the west.
yeah.
And you also have just a reminder, you have a bell and you have a rope that is tied to a ring in the wall. And runs down the channel of the tunnel.
Ichibi rings the bell.
Okay.
Ding ding.
Ichibi and Gornick, right? That's the pairing? I gotta write this down.
Orthos.
Yeah, I thought, with this.
Ibi and Orthos, and then I've got
I'm with Garza.
Gornick and
Yeah,
Garza.
I'm with Gornick.
GG, good game. Okay, Ichibi rings the bell. Garza and Gornick, you hear a bell in the distance.
Cool. You said there was also a rock covered in runes or something?
Carved symbols in the stone. So in the wall of there's a few carvings in the wall.
Anything I can suss out? Any shapes that look familiar?
Yeah, you can look at it. So you look at it.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
All right. Let me tell you what you see in 1 second. They seem to be old smuggler navigational marks. You see that yours has the wave mark that has tides turns, and so you can kind of see it looks like it changes direction. So you can surmise that. Well, actually, give me a investigation or a survival to surmise what that exactly means. Okay, you don't know what it means, but it does correlate to your map that you have. So that marking in the wall is the same marking of the tide's turns as your map.
Okay. And is the bell loose? Like, could I take it with?
Yeah, the bell is loose, yes.
All right, so I'll take the bell.
The
And then did you say the
I'm sorry.
rope goes like down the
Yeah,
corridor?
it runs down this tunnel.
is it on the ground or is it like suspended in the air?
It's on the ground. It goes off from the wall on a ring, and then it runs down the wall. No, sorry. It's attached to the wall on a ring, and then it goes to the ground and runs along the ground down the tunnel. So
just hold on to it.
I have to retroactive really quickly. You see on the wall a wave and a half sun. PS Zombie, you asked that. So you see a half sun. It says follow the sinking light, and a wave that says the tide turns.
All right. I think I'll take out my painter's supply and I'll just quickly paint everything I see on my forearm. And then I'll be like, great, but Chibi can read this when we find him. And
Yeah.
I mean, I saw a wave. I recognize those are words, but not so much with the reading.
So in front
Actually,
of you,
did we establish Gornick can
I
read?
think that's right. I can't read.
There we go. So Gornick read it.
Yeah, I don't think Ichibi can read Common. I think he can read some other language, but I don't know. So, can we also, on the other side, move into the tunnel? Starting from the east?
So the tunnel branches pretty quickly from your location. It goes left, right, and straight from each of your locations. So you're in kind of this initial chamber, and then looking down in the tunnel, it breaks left, right, and straight. That rope, coincidentally, splits into threes and goes down the ground of each tunnel. If you were to look on the wall, you would see the same kind of symbols, Achibi and Orthos, that Garza and Gordnick saw, of a wave and a half sun. And that's what you see.
So there's 3 tunnels.
Yep. One goes left, one goes straight, one goes right.
And
There's a total of 6.
No. You're in a chamber. You're looking ahead at the chamber, and the chamber you're in has a tunnel, a main tunnel, and then it branches at a left and a right off that table. So you got 3 options. Stepping out from where you're at, you can go left, you can go straight, or you can go right. The rope that is tied to the wall and runs along the ground also branches and goes into each direction.
Are there markings for each tunnel on the wall?
You'd have to travel down those other options to see, but the only symbols you see are that initial chamber, and now you have a choice. You have to have you have a choice of which direction to go, left, right, or straight.
Okay, so at the juncture, there's nothing on the walls.
No.
Okay. Well, you want to walk down the tunnel? Go straight for now.
Sure. Yeah. I feel like there's some clue we're missing, but
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna figure it out.
That's the spirit.
So we might as well just go straight.
So are there so in our tunnels there are symbols for the paths?
In your starting chamber, there is a tunnel. There is a symbol on the wall of a wave and a sun, and then in front of you are
Yes.
3 tunnels. No other markings
Yes.
beyond that.
I have that on my floor.
Okay.
Yes. Gotcha.
I mean, does it make sense to just start walking?
Wave and sun.
What we'll
Probably
do,
west.
like, I think Achibi's gonna tell the other people that we're gonna ring our bell, and to listen for it, you know, and maybe we'll be getting close. You know, then we'll be able to tell if we're getting closer or further away from each other.
That's a good idea.
Pretty good.
Okay, so if you'll look on the map, just to help, because I know this is theater of the mind, you can see I drew a circle for your starting chamber, and then that's the tunnel pass. It's just a simple 3 branch. And then your symbols, I'm going to mark a little X on the wall, is right there. If that helps. And I'm going to move that so Twitch can see my awful
I
drawing.
think I'm gonna kind of like look at the symbol of the wave and say, think we should go middle?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I have to-
So Garza, you say that to Gornick.
Because it's like the 2 waves.
So we go. Don't we want to go west toward the sinking sun?
I thought the map said we should follow the waves
Oh,
twice.
good call. Yeah, I guess middle makes the most sense.
I think that's what we're gonna try to do. But I do like the idea of using the bell, so just whenever we reach kind of like an intersection, we'll just go ahead and ring the bell.
Okay. So Garza,
Just so we can kind of have a vague idea of where each other are.
Garza and Gornick, you coordinate to go straight, so you choose to go straight. Ichibi and Orthos, what do you do?
I think we established we were going to go straight as well, but I'd also like to see if when we get to this intersection, if we can look down the different corridors and see if we can see anything.
So,
yeah.
Okay. So you guys go both straight. You come back to to an opening chamber where you have 3 more options to pick from. You can't look down those tunnels to see the end of it. It's too dark. This is a puzzle where you have to commit and then you know where you are. So you are in this new chamber and you guys are coordinating a bell ring, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you guys ring the bell. You had already rung it before you started, so you knew how far you were apart as approximately based on the sound, and it sounds a little further off when you ring it the second time.
You said we're in a new chamber.
Yep.
Are there any symbols on the walls?
Yep.
I want to go back.
A wave and a half sun.
If
What?
it
Ooh.
sounded further away.
Okay.
What is their placement? Like, where are they in the chamber?
Just to your immediate left on the wall. Same
Okay.
same place as the initial chamber. And Ichibi, are you turning around? You and Orthos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go back.
I mean that's. But we would, I think, go back to the intersection and then just go either left or right.
Okay.
So our clue said to face away from the drowning sun.
Your clue.
So we go to the right.
Scrolled off that. I have to go back. Okay. Yours was begin opposite the drowning sun.
So yeah, I think you're right. I think the right would be where the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys back up and then do it again going right. Do you coordinate it all with Garza and Gornick?
We could ring the bell.
Mm-mm.
And I think we would just expect that they would ring their bell, once they heard ours.
Do you ring
So
it?
we could all.
Do you go back and then ring it?
I think we go back to the intersection and turn right, and go to wherever that takes us, and then ring it.
Okay, you ring it. Gorza and Garnick, you hear a ring, and it sounds about as far away as it did before. Ichibi and Orthos, you have on the wall near you a wave and a half sun carved into the stone.
To the left still.
Yep.
All right. Should we go down the right tunnel again?
I guess we started from the east, and then. Yeah. So if we'd started from the east, then we kept going straight, that would be more east. We came back, and then we went right, and that would be south. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, let's just go back to the intersection. Go to the next. Back to the only. Yeah.
You're gonna go back and go
Multiple
left.
choice.
Trial and error.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go back, you go left, you go to a new chamber. There's a different symbol on this wall, and it is a broken anchor with the words "Do not stay."
Don't ever come
And do you ring your bell?
Yeah.
It sounds louder to Garza and Gornick off in the distance. It sounds louder.
Okay.
I think we're just gonna chill here and ring our bell till they get closer.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So what do you guys do, Garza? What do you guys do, Garza? And
So where did
Gornick?
our going straight take us?
Yeah, where did we end up?
It sounded more further away. And then they kept, Ichibi and Orthos kept trialing and erring and went left, and then their bell got louder to you. So I'm assuming you guys are yelling. Probably you could yell at each other as well. So, Ichibi, are you trying to communicate what you did to Garza and Gornick?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I feel like it's different. I could tell them what we did, but they probably have to do something like the mirror opposite of it.
Mm-hmm.
So you tell them that.
So, just where did we end up when we went straight?
Yeah, do the opposite of what we did, maybe.
You ended up in yet another chamber with another 3 tunnels in front of you. On this chamber is another wave and half sun.
And they went.
Okay.
I was meaning to follow the waves. Unless, if we know they went left, then we could go right to mirror them. Is that right?
That
Yeah.
would be my guess, but I don't know.
I mean, we could try.
I mean, that sounds right.
And he said do the
100%,
opposite, so we
just
should
to be
walk
safe.
backwards. We're gonna walk
And
backwards.
it just keeps getting worse. You
Right
start
hand
talking in pig Latin. You know.
Yeah. Be like, is it Chibi right or left-handed? I'll switch the bell to my other hand.
So you guys are going back, Garza and Gornick. What y'all went the opposite direction. You went right.
No, just in this
Yeah.
new room. We're gonna go right.
We're still
this
ringing
new
our
room.
bell, so
Okay. So
is it getting louder or not?
Garza and Gornick's bell sounds further away by the decision they just made. If they went right.
I think we should keep going straight. We're gonna go back. We're gonna try to go straight.
Backtrack.
Okay. Do you ring your bell again?
We gotta follow the waves. That's what the map says. Yeah.
It's still further away.
What?
Trust me, if we go straight one more time. Yeah, we get.
Yeah, let's. I mean, because we've gone right, now we've gone left. So yeah, that's our only other choice.
No, you've gone right and you've gone straight. You have not gone left.
And this is
whatever.
after going straight first time. So technically we have 3 other options we could try at this point. But yeah, let's try. Let's just try going left and then.
So do you go back?
Give it a shot.
Do you back up and go left? Kind of like
Not all the way back, but still on the second branch.
Okay, so you keep going, but you go to the left this time, and you ring your. Nice. Ring my bell. Ring my bell.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's great. You guys sound
Just
even
keep on doing my
further away, Garza and Gornick, when you ring your bell.
Oh no, we're messing up.
What? Should we just sit down? We should have had
Cry a
some
little
this.
bit.
Just cry. Let's have a good sob and regroup.
Maybe we should keep going, try to get close to him. I don't know.
Alright, we'll go all the way back to the original room then.
So you go back to the original room, and then what do you do next?
I'm gonna relook at our map.
Okay.
I know it said something about 2 waves.
Yep. Do you want to do another
Yeah.
check?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a better understanding check.
Nice.
No, you're just supposed to wave twice at the wall, man.
I'm gonna do a more smarter check.
More smarter
Better
check.
map reading check.
Ooh, it didn't work.
It did not work. No.
It's more of a less
No.
smarter check.
Do you do anything, Gornick? Do you do a check?
Yeah.
You can either do a perception, investigation, survival.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a perception. I'm really gonna try to like strain and hear where this bell's coming from. If I can like triangulate the echoes, figure out where we need to go.
Here's a bat.
You just hear it off in the distance.
I like to think in my head canon that it's not a bell going ding. It's you can ring my bell. Every time you ring it, it sings that song.
It's the best bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a magic artifact.
You cannot hear you cannot triangulate the bell, but you can notice a slightly warmer airflow coming from the left direction.
Should we try following down the left path?
I guess.
Now we
It's
backtrack.
pretty warm in here, says the chibi.
Let's follow the warm air.
Okay, so you guys go left. You are now in a chamber with a different symbol. You also have a broken anchor in this chamber, with now 3 paths in front of you to pick yet again of a left, straight, and right option. You ring your bell, and it sounds closer to Ichibi and Orthos.
All right. Well, I know we were supposed to do the same thing twice, so if left is a way, then left again is another way.
But you have an anchor on the wall that says "Don't stop."
Yeah, that just means don't stop here.
So
We just
what if
gotta
we
go.
all go straight? Right? Then we could determine if we're next to one another, moving in the same
if we're
direction.
parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we should have crossed through one of the corridors.
All right, worth a try.
You go both straight. You have a different symbol on the wall of a wave and an anchor, and you hear you ring your bells, and it's louder, even still.
So we're somewhat converging.
Yeah, that would mean we're walking towards each other,
More or less.
directly straight. Yeah, but we could still be parallel. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess all I could think of was just keep walking straight. If we have that option.
Yes, you do.
Let's try it again.
You both coordinate. You both walk
Keep trying
straight.
till it fails.
You both coordinate. You both walk straight. You get the wave and anchor symbol again on the wall. You ring a bell, and it sounds further away this time.
I was worried about this. The tunnels might not be perfectly straight. We could be
Yeah, we're on
curving away.
different weird grids.
We aren't necessarily vertically aligned. You know, you could be deeper than we are. We could have passed each other. The key is we have to put the blindfolds back on. All right. So back up. Wave and anchor.
So you guys go back to that room. You ring the bell. It sounds louder.
Your anchor.
You got a wave and an anchor.
So we were on pure anchor.
What's
and
the
we
rope?
went straight. It
doing?
added a wave.
It's running along the ground.
Okay.
Do you do anything to it?
Yeah. Pick it up.
Okay.
I kick it. You know.
You jiggle it, you wiggle it, you mess with it. Garza and Gornick, you notice that the rope is twitching with some slight movement.
Any particular directional?
Mm-mm.
Just jiggling.
Yeah, just jiggling. It's jiggling in the chamber. You can't. It's not jiggling down the tunnel, so you can't tell that.
So we want to start
Garza!
in 2 waves.
Well, actually, Chibi pulls out his torch and lights the rope on fire.
All right.
No, I'm just playing.
Okay.
I don't.
It's like, is this
Things
wise?
are about to get interesting.
Huh? It's just a fuse. It's everything starts blowing up.
It's find each other in the rubble.
That's right.
You can do checks if you want to, but you've got a wave and an anchor on the wall.
I think we should go back to where we were closer together.
You are.
We already did, yeah.
Yeah, you're close
All right.
together.
And we just pick, trial and error it. What do you guys think?
Well, we went from. So we were at Wave and Sun,
And
and
you.
then left took us to Pure Anchor,
Yep. Then you
and
went
then
straight.
went Wave and Anchor.
So using that.
So what adds a wave? Subtracts the sun. What makes an anchor?
Some deep questioning.
The sun, it could be east or west because it's like setting or rising.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know about the wave though.
So if you imagine these are compass points, let's say sun is south, we could say that we were at, no, because then it would have been anchor sun, not wave sun.
Yeah, and the anchor, I don't know what that.
I'll give you all another check on the symbols if you need it.
I was gonna say we've got to figure out
Sure,
some type of
are they-
investigation.
Reminiscent of something? Something leap out at us here?
Not to you, Garza.
Yeah, like if these are just pirate symbols or something that everybody knows the meaning of. Let me see. Investigation. Okay.
Yep. Nope.
No.
Oh. Breaking out the MS Paint. Yeah.
Okay, well, hang on. I'm sorry. With an 11, both of y'all know this, so I'm sorry. The DC was lower than I thought on that. Both of you can surmise that when there's a wave, there's a change in a direction. So you went left, and now you've got another wave. So that would mean a change in a direction.
Okay, so if there's a like these, you can theorize this would be sun over here. And then anchor wave. An anchor wave was bad, right? That not the same. Okay.
Did we lose MK?
No, I'm still there. I'm just
Okay.
deep in thought.
Okay.
Deep in thought.
His camera dies when he's deep in thought.
Yeah, I can get the camera to start back up after the crash.
Gotcha.
So I'm without camera.
So again, waves would indicate change of direction. You all have
Right.
gone left. So that would be a change in direction from left.
So we just
Yeah.
follow the waves. We can go right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right, you guys go right. You coordinate with your rope and your rings. You go right, and you are louder still. This next chamber is, you sound very close to each other. Matter of fact, you can hear one another's footsteps. You're so close. So you're within a close chamber. Go ahead and give me some perception checks.
Well,
All right, Garza can immediately feel. Garza is so in tune with his devil fruit, his ability to. Wow, nice job, NK2. Garza,
Yeah, the one time.
Garza, you can tell that your bond with your fruit has grown quite strong. That you can tell air current temperatures, and you are getting a strong feeling of warmer air coming from the left side. Here on the wall is the carving of just a half sun, and that you can feel a strong temperature and warmth to your left. You can even tell echoing of your party members on the left side. MK, very similar. You can slightly feel the temperature change, but also you can hear just as well. Climate, you can hear what seems like your party members closer to you on your left.
let's go, Lecter.
All right, you guys go left. You emerge into the same chamber. Garza and Gornek are looking at Ichibi and Orthos, and hanging down from the roof of this room is a rope that goes up through a small hole in the ceiling.
Climbing.
You guys climb up. You find yourselves in the front area of the tavern on the outside. You're actually out here. Let me go to the map real quick. You're outside of the locked up, trapped up locked tavern, and I'm pinging on the map where you guys kind of emerged from the hole. Matter of fact, I'll put you guys on the map here. 1 second. And you're free. You're looking back at this tavern that's all chopped up, or that's all barricaded up. But you're out in the light of the day. It's the nice cool of the afternoon, and you kind of hear some scuffling happening. And you hear that PA system you heard before start to crackle to life. And you hear, "It be just a joke. I tested your, I just be testing your mates here. They passed, if you care to know. I made them stronger. I did. And then you just see, crashing out of the roof, Captain Sloot being thrown. And leaping out of the hole in the roof is your captain, holding his weapon out, as he's now thrown the captain sloop out of the roof, and he sloop kind of goes off into the distance, flies off into the distance comically out of sight, and your captain looks down at you and slings his weapon on his shoulder and said, "Well, that was too much of a delay. We need to get back to pirating. I heard you guys passed, whatever that means."
Means we're really smart.
And he just gives you like a proud nod and then starts stoically walking in a very cool walk back to the ship, to the Fairwind ship. And you guys get this overwhelming feeling that you've succeeded, but also you're nowhere in the same league as your captain. And you come to that grim realization as he simply toyed with Captain Sloop and chucked him out of the place. And you follow your captain to your fair winds to get away from this awful experience, now reunited with your captain.
Freeze frame.
That's right.
Yeah.
We did.
Yes.
I kind of want to go back and see if we can get some of that bacon.
But he was our friend in the end.
Yeah, because y'all wouldn't let me kill him.
You hear
Listen,
a squealing delight of a boar in the distance as you board your ship.
see, he wants to be eaten.
You see him just behind the bar, like polishing a glass. He's
Yeah.
like, "It's a living."
It's a living! That's right. That's right. Well, that has been session 15 of Piece of 8. This is me and the PU2 Cru, PU2 and the PU2 Cru here. As we thank you, PS Zombie, thank you, Climate Changers, thank you, MK Spectre, and thank you, Alex, for playing tonight and getting through these puzzles and saving your captain. We're looking forward to next week. Happy Fat Tuesday to everyone, and we'll be at it. Come back here for the same action on the same channel. This is PU2 and Cru signing off. Goodbye.